Hello, poopsies. Thank you for joining me for another pick a card tarot reading. Now, this is very different than how I normally do it. I'm going to have you pick one pouch, one Chinese New Year pouch, and then I will draw the card from that pouch, and then I'll read the cards, and then I will shuffle one more card from each different pile. There's 6 different piles here of tarot cards in 6 different pouches. So if you would like to sign up for your own custom tarot reading, all you have to do is go on my website, TonyBomboni.com. The link is in the description below, and you can use that 20% off code TONY2 for future bookings for life if you'd like to use. I'm available every day for personal custom private tarot readings. I film your session and I send it to your email so you can have it to watch back for an eternity. So if you want more pick a card readings, subscribe, tap the bell, hit all notifications. A lot of people have been saying they've been unsubscribed automatically from YouTube. Make sure you resubscribe. All right, so 1, 2, 3, card 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to start with card 1. This card, if this draws you in, pick it. You can pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or all 6. This is about drawing and bringing wealth and inviting wealth. So we're not necessarily going to talk about wealth or money in this video, but this just happens to be the pouch of that, the symbol of that, this image, this illustration here. Okay, so if that draws you in, go ahead, pick it. This is about let the spring of wealth roll in. So if this draws you in, pick it. This pouch is inviting wealth and treasures. This pouch is happiness and getting rich and favorable weather for crops. This is great fortune, great profit. And this is fortune arrives. So whatever draws you in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or cat 6. You pick it and let us now begin. So if you pick the cat 1, drawing and bringing wealth and inviting wealth. This is the message, the tarot card that's in the pouch for you. And actually, when I shuffled this, 2 tarot cards came out. So, what is the message? So we have the World and the Page of Cups. And I feel you're in a very good place right now. It's like people want to talk to you. People all of a sudden want to approach you, come up to you, just to converse with you. And this is an excellent time to do such, to make new friends. It's all about that right now for you. This is just such an excellent time for you, for growth and development in how you communicate with other people, how you reach out, how you come across, speaking from your heart, speaking your truth from your emotions. And it's almost like you're inviting this good energy, and people are drawn to that light. And so I would definitely use it to your advantage. World is also about like ending things. Page is about beginning things. It's kind of like closing a door, opening a new one. And to invite this good energy, you kind of have to close that door first. So make sure you did. I have a feeling you did, most of you, but you never know. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. So I'm gonna shuffle the card deck of this cards here to see what other card we need to know to confirm these messages today. Cups. So we have the Seven of Cups. And it's like almost overwhelming for you. Like how many people are approaching you and talking to you now unexpectedly. Online, in person. And I feel you're having to pick and choose who you invite into your life. And that's challenging. A lot of new people will come through this year for you. You're going to have... This year sort of automatically reminded me of 2019. Like it's going to kind of be a repeat of that. So enjoy it. This is a gift. This is a good fortune for you. So when I'm reading your fortune, this is good. What was this again? Drawing and bringing wealth and inviting wealth, right? It's like that inviting energy. The cat with the paws, like come here, like I'm inviting you in. And true wealth is not just how much you have, but who you have in your circle. So yeah, you might have like 7 new people approach you, but you know, maybe only 5 are very more valuable to you. It won't even probably be that, but it probably will, because you're in that abundance vibration of attracting new energies into your life. So that's because you closed the door and you moved on. So good for you. I'm very proud of you for doing such. And I just feel such good vibes from this overall. So you're doing phenomenal. So that was your fortune for card 1. Thank you. So card number 2, pouch 2, is this one. Let the spring of wealth roll in. If you picked pouch 2. Cat 2. Sounds like I'm talking about a hurricane. Cat 1, cat 2, cat 6. This is the card that came through for you. From the Fairy Tarot, oh, the grumpy old Knight of Wands. And this is someone very unhappy right now. This is someone that's just not in maybe good fortune right now, not feeling like luck is on their side at this time. And I almost am like led back to that message, let the spring of wealth roll in. It's almost like in spring, it will be better. This is the card of winter. It's not good in winter. It will be better for you in spring. Makes sense? So that's when good things will come through, better things. And I'm also drawn to this. It's like, it's a very chubby cat. And it's like, he or she is fulfilled right now. They're fine. They're full, right? They ate a lot. They're in hibernation mode. So this is not the time to go out there and explore. You're kind of wanting to do that, but it's not until, like I said, more around March, April, May, June, okay? I just wouldn't even necessarily bother at this moment in time. I would just kind of wander a bit, explore what you need to do, but it's not going to be as fulfilling or satisfying until at least next month, okay? It's like you have the resources but in the experience, but you're not ready yet. Like others are not ready to match you or your energy or your vibration, right? Or others are not ready to match and meet your needs, your expectation, your wants. So just wait. Maybe you need to wait a little bit for things to get better for other people before they get better for you, right? So keep it to yourself also. There's some things you need to keep guarded more to yourself and quiet about. Not everyone has to know everything. Not everyone has to know your business. And that's difficult to bite your tongue sometimes, but you ever hear loose lips sink ships? So it's up to you if you're ready to sink this ship or move on, okay? Sink this ship and move on, or stay. That's what I mean, sorry. So we're gonna pull one card. as a clarifier. So we have the the Queen of Pentacles. Jolly old Queen of Pentacles. It's gonna get better. This confirms it to me, okay? I'm not that worried. This is a good reading. This is a good fortune, actually, because it's temporary misfortune. Right now, it's gonna get better, even with money, but it's not even that. It's like you already have it. It's just sort of like it's gonna get better overall for others around you. And you don't always necessarily need to bless others around you. You're maybe not in that shape to do so, or that environment to do so, or no one even asked. You know, especially if no one asks you, why give it, right? Unless it's from your own heart and you really feel, but don't overdo it. Don't overspend. Don't overexert yourself just because you feel like king, queen position. Like you're responsible for many people. You bring in more to the table. You don't have to though, right? It's a choice. And so I wouldn't now, it's not going to bring you good luck and fortune if you wait. It's better if you wait March, like I said, and then things will get better mid-March, okay? But jolly old you're going to be very happy very soon. And there's going to be a lot to share and a lot of people that will kind of come to you when they need guidance. Okay, so that's your fortune. Thank you so much. Pouch 2. So we're going to move on to pouch 3. If you picked this pouch, pouch 3. Inviting wealth and treasures. What's the card message for you? Ace of Pentacles. So inviting wealth and treasures you are. Right? It looks very similar, like the kind of like looks like a pentacle in their necklace there, but there's an open gateway for you to just accept what is, face what is, and know that this is a new start. This is a good beginning for you, a good prospect for you to start a new business, a new company, a new venture. And some of you are already in like halfway life, mid-age or older, and it's like you feel like it's too late to do something, but it's not. It really isn't. This is actually your sign that you should start. Whether it's starting that YouTube channel or something, because you're actually very funny. I see someone very like funny, and they have a lot of fruits to offer. And it would be such a crime if you were not to offer those fruits to others. You'd be surprised how many people you could entertain, captivate a younger audience, and you're not using your gifts to your fullest potential. So utilize those wonderful, precious gifts of yours. A lot of people also literally, like I see, working with the hands, maybe nails, or maybe some of you were like hand models, or I don't know, like that's how you made money. Use that gift too. That's a gift too, right? Nice hands are a gift too. So just kind of understand that there is always a way to get better. That's also the message. So if you're starting a sobriety journey, I feel some of you, this is your start. If you're investing in yourself, this is your start. It also, a lot of you have to protect your energy. This pentacle is about protection with a circle around it. It's not a bad symbol. People always say pentacle is bad. No, it is not. A pentacle with a circle around it is a symbol of protection. So, you kind of are needing that right now. Okay, you're not really doing that. You maybe been slacking, and so I feel in the spirit to say, go do it. Do something to just, like this might literally mean like I'm seeing so much at once. Some of you have to install that security camera. Some of you have to put a fence. Some of you have to take the extra measure. You know, if you really feel unsafe living alone, invite someone in your space. Okay, get a dog or something, right? Like there's this energy of like not everyone is welcome and invited. The gate is open. It's like you left a door open. Maybe you're on holiday and you forgot something in the house. I feel this compelled to say, check the camera, or just tell that neighbor or friend to go to your house and lock that door and that window, right? Like literally, even if you have to pay them, okay? Also, a lot of you are worried about your money right now, but a lot of you aren't. There's a lot of half and half. So, that's to be expected. Just know that you'll also be on the other side of that half one day, right? It doesn't mean we have to be unhappy for someone who's doing okay right now, right? In fact, you block your blessing from coming through if you suppress that. It's almost like it's okay to feel that way about someone, but like when you suppress that emotion that you're not okay with something, then you block also your current C, right? And so I would say you don't have to tell someone the truth about how you feel. Just don't suppress that feeling about how you feel, even about money and your view of money, right? And so if you are offering or a giving hand right now, not everyone will receive that the same way you give it. So just understand, maybe don't give too much of yourself right now. Don't give too much of your time, because that person may not receive what you're giving. Okay? All right, so we're going to go in with one more card. Nope, I didn't even need to try. That was Spirit right there. Yeah, again, Page of Pentacles. This is not someone who's young, childish, immature. Someone who has no experience, and they're giving. They're giving too much of themselves. So what are you doing, right? I'm almost wanting to ask you, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this for this person who doesn't deserve you? And yeah. Now I'm going to say the mountains kept drawing me in, because I did see mountains in the backdrop here, because the portal leads to the mountains, and they're mountains again. It's like, you're not looking at those mountains. You're so busy paying attention on the pentacle. Like, this is almost like him, a zoomed in picture of him with the hand and the pentacle, and this is a zoomed out picture of him. See the bigger picture, okay? You're not seeing it right now. And a lot of you are maybe dressing to impress, but you're not really impressive, because you're focusing so much on the material right now that you're not paying attention to simple things like the beauty of nature outside, and maybe I should go live in the mountains for a week or a month, right? Like, something needs to take your mind off something, and you're taking your attention too much on one thing, one avenue, and before you know it, you look back and say, shoot, I wasted all those years, that time on that, when I should have focused on this. That was right in front of me literally the whole time. So that's that energy. You're going to be very frustrated with yourself if you don't pay attention to the signs right now. So I don't want to say it's a bad fortune, but it's a warning fortune. Okay? A forewarning. Thank you so much, Pouch 3. Pouch 4. If you picked this one. Happiness and getting rich and favorable weather for crops. What's the fortune for you? 4 of Cups. So, just double check that. It's okay. All right, good. This is not someone very happy, but it has a happy vibe to it and a connotation to it. It's because it's like you're ignoring Spirit, because you know they'll always help you. They'll always come through and help you out and give you that blessing you need today. You know that bill will always be paid. You know that the person will always come through in your life, but it still doesn't pay to ignore spirit. You know, we gotta pay attention more. We gotta pay attention more. We can't do everything only by ourselves, all our own. We need guidance. We need stimulation. Life would be too boring without it. So invite that energy of excitement in your life right now. That's what you need more than anything at this moment. So that you don't suppress your emotions. You don't build that resentment. You know, there's this like building volcano of resentful anger and passion. Not the good, like heated passion. Like, so you're holding it in and you're causing yourself over time to become lowly and depressed. So when is it going to be the right time for you to just accept and admit that you need help sometimes, and that it's okay to ask for help and guidance? You're closing off too. You're closing your energy, your body figure, your body language, the positioning of how you naturally rest and sit. Like it's just very isolated and closed off. And so I would say try to open yourself and expand your energy. I know it's hard to do when you're feeling reserved and feeling like no one understands you and you're left out and you're betrayed. And so we close, right? But then we have to remember to kind of open up at the same time, even if we have to just do it as a daily mindful practice to remind ourselves, let's not close our energy off, because the more we close off to that current flow, okay? And there's energy all around us. You are emitting energy consistently. So what you're giving out, you will only receive. So understand this once and for all, and just know your power, know your worth, know that you have the choice. And again, you know this. I'm saying this because you know this. And so you're choosing actively to close off now because you can't take the open energy. It's too much for you to bear right now. Why is that? I want to ask. Why is this too much to deal with? Do you feel like you don't deserve this? There's 2 cards that kicked in. The 2 of Wands. Speaking of too much, 2 of Wands. You need to see the bigger picture. You're not enlightened right now enough to see the bigger picture, but you will be. Zoom out. 9 of Swords. You're in depression. You're in a lowly state. So this is a little bit, maybe it's a misfortune card. My first misfortune pouch. But it's not having to be this way. I think it's just overwhelming you right now in the temporary. So it's not permanent misfortune. It's just like in the moment. You are not really that good right now, okay? You're not experiencing all of life's blessings that they have to offer. You're not seeing them. Blessings are all around us, always, every day. You're just not seeing it. There's blessing in the rainfall. People say, ugh, this weather sucks, but that water does it not bring you food on the table, because it brings life to the plants, which bring food to the animal, which brings your meal. So, which nutritionally nourishes you, which sustains you you use that fuel to keep going. And you might think, I'm tired of this, keep going. What's the point? This cycle, this never ending. Zoom out, bigger picture. What is the bigger picture? You are a huge part of this bigger picture. That eagle flying by you can't control you in your life. If anything, you control if that eagle lives. Literally. Those mountains have no power over you. You get to bask in the glory and beauty of those mountains and the nature every day. It'll always be there for you. The sun will always rise the next day. But if we're not seeing that part of life, we're going to be stuck. If we're only focusing on one thing for happiness, I don't want to say too much, but one belief system, one person, that'll never make you happy. Because you always forget about you. You're the one. Why did you forget about yourself? So a lot of you might even resonate with one of the first cards I picked, the other pouches. It's a very similar message in some regard, but it's time for a new change. It's time to change literally like those clothes, those bed sheets, everything, like old decor in your house. It's time to revamp things up. Spring cleaning, it's time, okay? It is time to just allow yourself to see the light. Even at night, I feel like you need to protect yourself as well. Again, protection's coming through because the cross symbol here. It's like, imagine white light all around you in the darkest of the night. Like just before you go to bed, turn off the light and imagine this whole pure bubble of white light enveloping you. And nothing can interfere with your dreams. If you have nightmares, just protect your energy. Because bats fly at night, eagles fly in the daytime. So does not nature emulate what goes on inside of us, right? Why are bats flying in your dreams, right? Like, why are we having so many clouded thoughts at night? We forget to bring that light energy during the day, invite it at night. And the night is beautiful. We forget to invite the nighttime moonlight into the daytime. Sometimes we have to bring up our darkest feelings, our darkest thoughts, our darkest behaviors and actions during the daytime. Clear it out, take care of it, talk it out with someone. Bring up that communication, and then you'll have peace at night. You'll go to bed peaceful, right? Does that make sense? So this is about taking action, speaking out. Don't hold it in your thoughts, because we're going from cups to wands to swords. Feelings, needing to take action so you don't overthink it. Okay, beautiful. So thank you, pouch 4. I hope you enjoyed your message for today. We're going to move on to pouch 5. This pouch. Great fortune, great profit. So let's see if it is a good fortune. Yeah, it is. 3 of Pentacles. It's a great one. It's a great one. Working very well, like really coherently with other people, understanding each other. It's like total opposite of Mercury retrograde energy. Like this is like, I'm speaking and you get me. You just know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. You understand me. Like that energy is starting to kick in. I heard February 19th. I feel like ever since, well, when was that? Yesterday. When I'm recording this, today's 20th. So yeah, like it's just like, it's a good time to go somewhere in groups of 3 or more, groups of people, like just to get out there, work. It's mostly about work, but it's like work related, maybe business travel or business venture, but it's like you're working together as a team in general as well. So some of you for your jobs, this is gonna bring more monies. This is gonna bring more fortune for you and abundance for your family, for your offspring. And you're ready, you're happy, you've been waiting for this moment. A lot of you got this new job opportunity, job offer. You thought it was slow and dead for a while, and now it's kicking in. So just remember, the power you hold when you bring in more abundance, you have the power to bring in more for others. You can spend more, you can help more. You know, we don't think about these things. Like us just going to the store, spending $50 today, you're helping that business that can help others, that can help others. Like you hold power. It's not a bad thing. It's just the realization of how happy that can make you feel, knowing that you can bring more to help more. And you constantly get more that way. And so that's the abundance mindset here. And I feel like you're going to really share that with other people in your circle, and they're going to be inspired by you. They're going to take action, and they're really going to like you. There's this like, again, just like the first pouch, like this energy of people just wanting to surround themselves with you right now, because you're good people right now. You're not closed off. You're not brought down. Okay. You're not letting others bring you down. Actually, it's more specifically, yeah, maybe you have a tendency to still reserve yourself and protect yourself, but I would say just you're not in that place where you just right now, pouch 5, are going to do that for very long. This is going to come through. I promise you right now. you will get more than you have ever expected. And there's a lot of love. There's a lot of love right now for others, for yourself. Others are going to be hesitant to give you that love back at first, but then they'll say, all right, you're good people. I'm going to bless you with my loving vibes as well. Okay? People are very funny that way. We're so careful, precautious with others. Like, I'm going to only love you if I make sure that you're a good person. Like, you know. So just be loving anyway, regardless of how someone feels about you. Temperance. Have patience with other people right now. There's a lot of people going through it. Have patience. The other day, this lady yelled at me at the store because my dog scared her. Because he's a Chihuahua. Look, he would have never hurt her in a million years. Like, he was closed in his baby stroller. Literally. Like, there was no way he could even get at her. And he just went, rah, and she went like, oh, control your darn dog. And I was like, oh my God. And I could have chose to be hateful and spiteful. That no, I didn't even frown. I actually like smiled. I was like, God bless her. Like, there's no way for me to possibly control that Chihuahua. Trust me, I tried. Like, you know, why is it about control? See, the first word that came out of her mouth, control. She was afraid because she lost control of her feelings. That's all it comes down to deep inside. I'm not judging her for that. God bless her. But I found that actually, like, that was like an unforgettable moment for me. It impacted me. I'm like, wow, you know, we can't control the nature, the animals, Mother Nature, how animals act, how they react. And sometimes there's a reason a dog growls at someone, you know. He doesn't do that to everyone. There's certain people that just have a vibe that my dog is not really happy about. So anyway, but what is the message? Patience. Patience with people who are being tested, because she probably has a fear of dogs. She probably got bit by one as a kid. So the dog brought that up in her. And I hope maybe that in that moment that actually got that emotion out and she doesn't feel that fear anymore. I hope that was what the case was. So what are you bringing up in people that you need to be aware of that? Again, just because you're loving doesn't mean they're going to be nice to you. Not everyone will like your dog. Does that make sense? Or you, for the matter. So she didn't even know me. She already hated me because my dog just decided to growl at her. Big deal, right? Like, so, you know, I always use personal experiences and like to bring them up because I feel like there's no coincidence, and what happens in your life is worth sharing. Why keep it to yourself? That also is isolating those emotions. That's not good for you. I would say temperance is all about healing as well. So just like I said, this is a good time for you to heal, help heal others, and others will help heal you. Just like with abundance, you help others, others help you, right? So this is a very good constant flow of energy, constant give and take, give and take. So it's very good. It's a very good time to share. It's all about sharing. So share and you will receive. All right, so final pouch 6, Fortune arrives. So this was one card, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. So, I don't want to like bump the mic, but I just want to make sure it's still okay. Good battery. You're still recording. Great. Okay, excellent. So, Queen of Pentacles. It's funny because when I was shuffling, the Queen of Cups kicked out too, but I put it back because it flipped upright, and I'm like, I don't want to know. That already gives me biased judgment. So, but I feel maybe I should have put it back. Queen of Pentacles and perhaps Queen of Cups. It's just like this final energy, like you're here, you're done, you're at the finish line, you did it, you've completed the marathon race, and you've put time, energy, resources into what matters, what counts, and now you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. But again, keep in mind, not everyone gets to do that right now. So you're in a lucky position, a favorable position to be there for others. Queen of Pentacles, again, we had that card come through in another pouch, remember. She's jolly, and she's all about others coming to her and sharing her fruits. So just be mindful of who you share with, because they will take everything if you're not careful, okay? Because we ever hear you give a little pinky, they'll take your whole arm. Yeah. So just start off small, and don't overexcite yourself, don't overexert yourself, is also the message here. Knight of Cups. Funny, again, I keep thinking of Queen of Cups, and it's like it keeps revolving around that energy. Knight is the closest thing to King, Queen. So I have to keep moving it until it focuses. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. You see these two cards. It's the dimly lit light too. It doesn't help. Wow, this is a good romantical prospect for you as well. You're maybe a lot older and your partner's younger. I'm talking like they're 20 or 40, like this kind of thing. And so that's different, but you know, I think that could be something that works. The roles have to be reversed sometimes. There's also a little bit of like someone is not willing to admit how much someone likes someone. Or maybe on both ends, like there's a good romantical partner, but they're not everything. They're not your king. They're just a knight. So enjoy it for what it is, but I see you blushing. I see someone like just really shy to admit how you truly feel about this person. It almost feels like a crush. Someone you kind of maybe stumbled upon in your life at one point, and you didn't expect ever that you would be with that person, and then you are. And that's that. So just enjoy it for what it is. I don't think this is a relationship that will last very long, but just enjoy it. They're loving and sweet. They're a good balance of that and caring for you in other ways. They don't want to just be with you just for one thing, but you're not seeing it. Maybe you're only seeing that negative part of them. So I feel like this is something to work through. This is a very unique situation. Could be some karmic connections here and ties. But they're not the type to cling. They're the type to move on quickly. So be mindful that you have a chance to get hurt here if you're so attached. That's why I say to people, never get attached to someone new, because you'll be gravely disappointed in yourself. Even if it works out, just that attachment itself is not good in the long run, because you're relying and expecting your life to go the way it goes only if this person is around. And that's not the case. They won't be around. So look out for new opportunities to be around others, not just with this person, because they have a life of their own to lead. So do you. So don't make them your everything, especially if you barely know them, right? Because this definitely feels like a new prospect, but they're not as lovey-dovey as you, okay? So, yeah. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel today and do your tarot readings. And if you'd like your own custom personal recorded tarot reading to your email inbox, TonyBomboni.com, I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1-hour tarot. For 15, you can ask up to 4 questions. For a 30-minute, you can ask 8 questions max. 16 questions max for an hour-long session reading with me. I look very much forward to channeling for you. giving my time, energy, and resources to help guide you through any issue you're going through. I can answer any question. I can do past life readings, future life readings. I can channel ancestors, like a medium, like just, anything that you desire to hear, something you want to know. That's what I do. I also offer other type of readings like candle wax reading, coffee cup reading. I offer Reiki healing and custom ASMR videos. So make sure you guys also stay tuned and keep checking out my ASMR albums. I come out with new ones about probably every month or every other month or so. Go on Spotify and type Tony Bomboni. You'll find me. So, yeah. I love you all so much. And I'll see you soon, eh?